Are you tired of spending all your free time searching for the perfect home in Toronto or the surrounding areas of the GTA? Then in this video, I'm going to break down how our website at gtapropertyfind.ca will not only save you 5 hours a week searching for homes, but also give you access to super secret data that only realtors know about. And I'm going to show you how to do that. Stay tuned, as you're not going to want to miss this. What's up everyone, it's Fady here from LePage, ready to guide you through this crazy real estate market. If at any point in this video you have questions about the real estate market here in Toronto or the surrounding areas of the GTA, drop them in the comments below. You can also reach out to me using the contact information in the description below, and I'd be more than happy to help. Now let's get into it. What we've done here is build a customized website that's connected directly to the MLS data feed. That's the same service that all agents get their information from. And then this feed updates our website with available properties in our database every 5 minutes. So basically, what does this mean for you? It means that you never have to worry that you'll miss an opportunity to see a home that's newly listed or miss a price reduction on a home that you've had your eye on for a while. The real difference with our site is that we've added some really powerful customizable search features that are not found in most of the other home search websites online. So what we're looking at now is the home page, which already has a lot of information and tools. For example, if you want to find out how much your home is worth, you can click on the home evaluation link at the top of the page. You can also get popular quick searches of cities or towns in the GTA. So simply scrolling down and clicking any of the links here on the right will get you a quick search of that particular city or town. Or if you scroll down even further, you have a one-click functionality to get you market reports for most of the more popular cities or regions here in the GTA and the surrounding areas as well. So for instance, if I click on Toronto, I will see a quick listing of all the active properties in that market. If you then click sign up for monthly reports, you can choose how often you'd like to receive an in-depth data of that particular market directly to your email. Most people like to choose monthly, and these reports will usually include the average sold data for that month, as well as information like the number of sales and average days on market. But the real power of this website comes when you use our advanced search engine, and you can access that by either clicking the link in the main menu or simply clicking the link here in the middle of the screen. By clicking on this button in the main menu, you'll have access to multiple types of searches, and by default, the advanced search will give you the ability to search for currently available properties. As in most searches that you've seen online, you can search by location, either by city, neighborhood, or we even have the ability to do it by postal code. In our case, I'll do an example of a search in the city of Toronto. Let's go ahead and look in the waterfront communities C1 neighborhood, and by default, the system chooses home and condo. I'm just going to look for condo, so I'm going to turn off the home criteria here so we only get condo results. Home includes things like detached, semi-detached, and townhomes. If you don't know the neighborhood you want to search in, that's okay. You can leave it blank for now and then narrow it down later. You can also use our map function, which I'll show you how to use later in this video. So back to this example, I will put in condos between 800,000 and 1 million. And like you've seen in other search engines, we can choose bedrooms and baths. So for our purposes, let's put in a minimum of 2 bedrooms and 2 baths. And we have some other criteria as well, including things like the year the property was built. But what I always recommend when you're initially doing your search is to make your search as broad as possible. So I'll keep those search fields blank. Once you've done a search and you fine-tune your criteria, you can always narrow it down, but you certainly don't want to miss out on an opportunity by making your search a little bit too narrow. So we'll leave it at that for now, for the time being, and we'll pull up our search results. On our site, you can pull up the results in one of 2 ways. If you click on the search button, you'll get the results in the form of a list. And if you click on the map search, as you might imagine, we get our results that are put onto a map. But to start off with, let's just do a search and look at our results in the form of a list. We have currently available 35 condo listings here in this neighborhood in Toronto between 800,000 and 1 million. The system does default to sort by highest price, but I think most people want to take a look at the newest listings. So we'll click on newest and have it sort with a list to show us the more recent listings here at the top. So now once we have our list sorted, we can go ahead and take a look at the first property. So we'll go ahead and click on that individual home page of that property. It's very straightforward. We have our gallery here at the top where we can view images of the home and see if it's something that we have an interest in. If we scroll down, we have all the key metrics and information for this particular property, as well as a property description. If you scroll down a little further, you'll see some more specific additional information on the home, such as the residential taxes on the property for the current year, or the maintenance fee in the case of a condo. We can also then look at our next property by clicking on the property link, which will take us to the next newest listing in that neighborhood of Toronto. So if we go ahead and see a property that we like let's say in this instance, the 18 Yonge Street listing is something that we're interested in, the first thing we can do is we can add it to our favorites list so that we don't have to search for it again when we come back to the website. This will also notify us of any changes in the status of the property, meaning if it does sell or sell conditionally, we will get notified, or if there's a price change, we'll also get notified. And this will keep you up to speed on what's going on with that home if you're interested in it. Secondly, you can request information. A lot of times there are what we call broker remarks that are in the MLS listing, and these remarks are not published to the public who are looking at that listing. They could be disclosures or information about the home that only the agents have access to through their MLS. If you wanted to get that information for a specific home, I'd be happy to provide it to you. To do this, you simply put in your request here in the comments section, as well as any other questions that you may have about the home, and then go ahead and hit continue. That notification will get sent to me, and I'll be able to then return that request and get you what you need within 24 hours. Of course, if you really like the home, it looks like something that you're interested in touring or seeing in person, you would simply click on the schedule showing link and then choose the date that you'd like to go see the home. When you click the schedule showing button, that message will go directly to me. I will then reach back out to you and we can find a convenient time for us to go and take a look at that property together. Alright, let's go back to our results page. At this point, if we're happy with the search results that we've gotten, it's really important that you will go ahead and hit the save search button. This will allow you to create your own save search so that the next time you come back to visit the website, you won't have to input all of the criteria into the criteria box again. Not only that, but it will now also email you any new listings for any properties that match that criteria whenever they're added to the MLS. What's even more powerful is that you'll be able to set up multiple customizable searches for different cities, property types, and price points. And I can tell you that the save search feature alone has saved my clients countless hours as they continue to look at properties day in, day out, and week after week, so I highly recommend it. In this case, we'll go ahead and put in the search name. We'll call this one Toronto Waterfront C1. It will ask you for how frequently you want to be contacted to receive notifications about new listings. While you can choose as long as monthly, I would always recommend choosing daily so that you're going to receive the newest listings right away, because good homes don't last. And again, you don't want to miss out on a great opportunity. So I'll choose daily and I'll hit save. Well, congratulations, you've just completed your first save search and you're on your way to finding an amazing home, which is great. So what we'll do now is change the way that we look at the results that we get and show you another really powerful tool that will again help you save time and help you find the property that's right for you. And we do this by clicking on the map button here in the right corner of the page. I click on that and now all of our results are going to be mapped as opposed to be shown in a list. So obviously if there's a particular area or street within Toronto that you're interested in, you'll be able to see only those properties. So let's just say for this example that you were only interested in looking at properties in Liberty Village. Well, in that case, we can fine tune our search even further by drawing a polygon around the area that we are specifically interested in. This polygon can be adjusted after you've drawn it, so don't worry about getting it right the first time. In this case, we can see that now that we've narrowed down the area, there's only 7 properties available that match our criteria. We can now save this search yet again, so let's do that. We'll call this one Toronto Liberty Village, and again set our frequency to daily. Now we will get notified of any property that meets our general criteria and falls within the specific area of this neighborhood. And this will again save you countless hours of having to go back and search over and over again. And the beautiful thing is that you can set up as many save searches as you like with as many polygons and as many criteria, price points, locations, and so forth, so that you will be as efficient as possible and only seeing those properties that specifically meet your exact search criteria. So it's a great feature and I highly encourage you to use it. Now, if you are interested in having somebody help you put your search together, by all means reach out to me and I'll be happy to do it for you. We obviously create searches for our clients all the time, and there's a lot of things that go into creating a search. We want to make sure that you're getting the most out of our website. So go ahead and send me a message or put a comment in the section below and I'll be happy to reach out to you and put together whatever it is that you're looking to do with our search tool. Now let's talk about sellers who begin their search who already own a property. We all understand that people who have a home begin the selling process sometimes by searching for their next property, but it's highly recommended that you find out exactly how much your current home is worth before you start looking for another home. And you may ask yourself, why? Why is that important? Well, it's for the same reason that you don't go into a grocery store on an empty stomach. Once you know what your current home is worth, it will give you so much of a better idea of how much equity you'll be able to put down towards your next home, as well as giving you the peace of mind and the confidence moving through the entire process of listing and selling your current home and ultimately finding and purchasing your next one. So it's really simple to get your customized home evaluation. You simply enter the address of your property here in the main dialog box and then hit submit. We'll get that notification, and within 1 hour, we'll send you a customized home evaluation report that will be emailed directly to you. Of course, if you'd like a more complete comparative market analysis, or CMA report as we like to call it, we can schedule a time to come by and take a look at your place, because every home is different and every home is unique, and we'll do a quick search to make sure that the report is as accurate as possible, and we'll make any adjustments or changes that are needed so that you have the most accurate representation of the value of your home in today's market. And that's it. If you're looking into buying or selling real estate in Toronto or the surrounding areas of the GTA, or if you have any questions or comments at all about our website or the Toronto real estate market in general, please leave them in the comment section down below. You can also reach out to me directly using the information in the description below. Shoot me a text, send me an email, give me a call. I'd be more than happy to help. Again, I just want to thank you so much for staying with me until the end. I hope you got some value from this video. I look forward to helping you with your upcoming real estate journey.